Each time we unlock like a new level of ourselves, we always have to go back to the foundation because it's almost like we have this sense of, well, I've done all this work now. I should be totally, absolutely fine for whatever life throws. And then you get hit with something and you're like, I don't know how to handle this, but you do. You just got to go back to the foundation.
Today is your lucky day because I'm letting you in on a little bit of an exclusive behind the scenes and a coaching call that I recently did with someone. Let's have a look.
I famously say that strategy is only 10-15% of the equation. The rest is mindset because we have the exact same tools, resources, opportunities presented to us as everyone else. But the reason that some succeed and some stay stuck is depending on how you view it, how you navigate it, and how you truly feel about it in your mind and in your body. Too, like it's not a race and there isn't a final like finish line. You are going to, like I said earlier, like go through different levels and different new identities of yourself that are always going to be a big part of your pie. And there is no rush. Like your timeline is specific to you. And I know it's so easy. And even other people in the world and be like, oh my God, they got it so fast or they got it so easy. Like, why is it happening for me? And it goes back to the mindset piece because you believed in this. You thought, well, if they can have it, so can I. We're like, oh, no one wants to hear what I'm saying. No one is looking at my content. I don't have any views. I'm blah, blah, blah. And it's like, all of that is the reason why, like that mindset, why it's not going the way for you like you want it to, you know? And back to the thing that we were talking about too, is the people in the world who aren't great and they have all of this success. I guarantee you there's a piece of their life that they wish they had better, but money for whatever reason is just an easy thing for them, right? Like they might have really poor relationships. It might be really hard to study. Like maybe they're always dealing with sickness because they just don't think that they're deserving of health, or maybe it's really hard for them to, I don't know, like whatever, like it could be anything, but we are so easy to contribute it to money, whereas you know the whole like grass is green on the other side, blah blah blah. It's like outside looking in, it's like, well, I wish I had a relationship like theirs. I have all the money in the world but I don't have love. And I am a reality TV junkie. I love reality TV. It comes to the Kardashians, right? Like these women have everything that you could possibly want, but they don't have like a solid partner in their life. Sad as that, I wouldn't trade my partner for all the money in the world, and that doesn't come in easy to them, you know? So it's about how you view yourself, what you're worthy, and how you view that thing as a whole, right? So like the relationship with money. So the first thing that comes to mind hearing you say that is, what if that's the whole point? What if the whole point is you're supposed to be the one to show your family that idea and that belief isn't true, right? Like what if it just takes one person in your lineage to view wealth differently for it to impact your entire lineage? You know, if we, and there's so many stories that we can use for reference on that. Like how many rags to riches do we hear? How many, you know, I was the first person in my family to do X, Y, and Z, and it changed the trajectory for everyone because I did it. I didn't stop or let their beliefs hold me down. And the one thing that I see a lot of people do is they get angry, they get resentful, and they feel like if you wouldn't have put this belief on me, it'd be easier for me. But that's not the point, because everything that their beliefs are onto us, it's from a place of love, right? Like it's not from a place of like wanting you to stay stuck and stagnant and in this broke lack mindset. It's to keep you safe, and that's their version of safety, right? But we also have to put ourselves in their shoes and go, okay, let's look at where they came from, literally their time, where they were in the world, what their home setting looked like. And a lot, even if you were in a different part of the world, not necessarily America, like like our ancestors felt the like the Great Depression, the boom of the Industrial Revolution, like all of these things that have happened in our lifetime, that all stemmed into this like white knuckling everything they had, right? Like, and it looks different for every family. And so it's like when you kind of look at why they do the things they do, it makes sense, and it always stems from lack. So it is one of those things where like your parents grew up with not as much opportunity as we have today. Just that time alone, there wasn't that much money that existed. I love Austin Powers, and whenever Dr. Evil asked the world leaders, like, I want $8 trillion, they're like, it's 1980. That the amount does not exist. Because that, like, literally what it is today as it was for them. Like, the energy of money has just grown and become such a literal grab out and have that they can't understand it, you know, and it's easier to say, well, that's not for us. That's for just the rich people, and the rich people are bad and greedy and selfish and all these things because it's a protection mechanism.
Yeah.
So, number one, identifying it, which you have. Number two, you can fuel that, like, oh my gosh, it's sneaking in again, and have it be a constant reframe in the moment instead of letting it spiral and just go, I'm supposed to have this sneak back up on me, because a part of my duty is to change how my family and my loved ones view abundance and view wealth and view success. Like,
Yeah.
how cool is it that I get to be the one to show them? Right.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
anytime it feels like that heaviness, that weight, that, like, oh my God, it's too much to handle. It's like, my family somehow chose me to be the one to do this because I have the will, I have the belief system about it, I have the open-mindedness to it, and I have the desire to be the one in my family to do this. So that's the reframe for you. And understanding where it comes from, what you do, right? You're like, they were immigrants, they immigrated here, the era, the decade that they grew up in, it was like that for a lot of our parents and grandparents. And understanding that it is a safety mechanism. The limiting belief is there, so now your brain is looking for it. Your brain is like, okay, well, what else can we prove and kind of butt up against this belief to see if it's true for us or not.
Mhm.
Everything is a luxury. Everything. The basic human needs are water, food, and sun, and shelter, and air. That's it. Everything. A fridge is a bonus. There's people that don't have fridges. There's
So true.
people that don't have a car. There's people that don't have jewelry. There's people that don't get to get their hair done, their nails done, that don't get to sleep on a bed. So like everything is rich. Everything is wealthy. Everything is abundant if you decide it to be. Now it's what you're tying to being rich, wealthy, and abundant. Are
Mhm.
you tying the, oh my God, mom and dad are going to think I'm such a snob. Oh my God, I can't tell people that, not let people know that I have this, right? It's what are you attaching to it? But I really want to challenge you for like the rest of the month. Find things in your life that are rich. Your
Mhm.
fridge dispenses water, rich. I am someone who gets to live in this luxury. I am someone who gets to have and experience these incredible things. The internet, Wi-Fi, that is the same thing. Electricity, air conditioning, driving down a street and seeing all these different homes and restaurants and shopping centers, like that's rich and abundant, right? Like mundane and the normal things, very, very, very luxurious.